McDonald. And we're here today at the Johnny Cash shop. Because everything that was built in this shop was brought in piece by piece from a leftover job site by Joey Lancaster's dad. Thanks, Joey, over there. Working on his mini bike. His mini bike stuff.
Long new toy box.
And Des here, guys. Well, let's go around and take a look at some of these.
You want to check out some bikes?
Let's check out some bikes.
Okay. Here we got a DRZ because it has a yellow tank, but we don't know if it's a DRZ or a KLX because it's blue. And traded that for a helmet. And then we got a Honda tank. You can tell by the Honda sticker right on the side right here. It's Honda. And then you got a old Honda. What is this one? A CB or 450? What is it?
CB 450.
It's a CB 450. What I do with this bike is pretty much same thing as old Man Blaster over here. Put some dirt tires on it. I put some exhaust, sticks out like that. And then I just wheelie it all over the place. And then we got this, the old hangover scramble race bike. She's got studs on it. Already, it's a big, giant piece of Honda equipment that is air-cooled. There were some air-cooled bikes back then, before liquid. For all you youngsters out there that don't really know about... Yeah, water wasn't quite invented back then.
What was that, Joey?
Before water was invented. Air-cooled motorcycle.
So it's an XR500. So, what I do with this thing is I take it up against the side of a log and I just go straight up the tree. Or what you can do with it when you're feeling manly, you can actually use this as a quote-unquote chain saw. So what you do, put your sandwich down right here. You just kind of go like this. Take this thumb, you know, you go up, then you just be like, and eventually you act like a beaver, and the tree falls down. Then you grab your sandwich, and you get back at it. We got an XR50, found in a barn. Guy gave us a whole bunch of parts for it. Joey said, here's a couple bucks, and the guy goes, all right. So he took it. Now we're going to weld some stuff on it, go ride it around on some lumber that is nailed together. We got an XR450. I mean, a CRF 450. Well, what can't we say? I can't say what I'd do to it, but Joey decided to go jump up the side of a cliff, break it. So, I don't know. I can't do anything with it. It's broke. Then we got a KX 450. Kind of like Barnes' old KX 450. It's got air in the shock, so I ain't going to touch it. Right here, I went up to some dude bro's house, and I was like, hey, there's a dirt bike over in them sticker bushes. And he's like, yeah, you want it? And I said, yeah. So I took it home. I paid Shawn to get it running. He goes, it's busted. And I go, okay. Joey goes, I want it. So here it is. So, what we do with that, go take it out in the field, and you wheelie it. Right here we got an old 80. What you do with this, get right up on it.
Yeah, that looks like my 80.
Yeah. Yeah. Just take it like this, and you moto it. I mean, he's got the street tires on it. But what I do is I take it right here. It doesn't have a brake lever, because you don't need brakes. You don't need brakes. It slows you down. You don't win being slow. You remember that. Take it in the corners. And you just, but you put your weight up like this so you can get it real down. Get it down low. Like that. We got an old, what was this thing, Shawn?
RMX 250.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
24-hour racing tires.
Yeah. By that guy, Shawn McDonald.
Yep. Piloted.
Yeah. What do you do with this thing? What's a 125? You should already know what you're going to do to that. You're going to sit there. Starting line back. Drop. You don't even let off, actually. You just hold it. You just keep shifting. You just keep shifting.
Oh, yeah.
It's an RM. They paid 2 cents less per bolt when they built this to make it more of an efficient bike.
Yeah. Falls apart.
You just falls apart. You just pin it. Then you got this bike over here. I'm gonna get around. Pick up the sandwich. Got a CR125. You already know what to do with this. Just like that. You pin it. But guess what? You pin it harder. That's how you do it. Then, we got a CRF 150. So what you do with this thing, go up to the local grocery store, drive up and down the street, grab your milk, grab a milk, and then you burn it off. You do wheelies. Right here we got KX 125. Also, Shawn McDonald's bike. But, key thing, listeners and viewers of the YouTube world, you do not put a water bottle, your smokes, or your lighter in the same bag. What they did right here is they actually made a separate pouch. And what you want to do, whoa, you gotta be making fire! What you want to do is actually, you want to separate them. You really do. So, pretty sure this is an MS, right? Something like that?
XT.
It's XT?
Yes,
Okay.
500.
XT5.
My dad's got the MS.
Yes.
Okay.
2-stroke, that's 4.
And this is 4.
Yeah.
See, now that just puzzles me even more.
Same handlebars though.
Yeah. It's got a compression lever.
I don't know why it is. Every vintage bike always has those handlebars on it.
Whoa.
There you go.
You just be like driving. You're just like.
Just watch, dude.
You get a cute little honey on the back. People don't know that about that nowadays. Back in the day, you get the cute honeys. Fast bikes, even faster women. That's how it's done. So right here, we got one of them PW50s. Move some of this gear. I'm going to tell you a story about a PW50. I was a young child. About 3. Who knows? Got off my training wheels and my dad's like, hey, check it out, I got a PW50 right here. What you know about that? I don't know, Dad, let me get on it. Get on it. Apparently, he explained to me what brakes were. But like I told you before, action figure don't use no brakes. I pinned it. Went around the bend, boom, there was a fence. Only way I knew how to stop it, because we don't slow down because you gotta be fast. What we got back here? We got some Husqvarnas. Woo! Yeah! I like Husqvarnas. I'd buy one if I could, but I can't. I ain't got no money. All right. What are these, Shawn?
Oh, what do we got back there? Both of them are Husky 250s, I believe. I don't know, years I don't remember, 77, 79, or 78, 79. Can't remember. I think that's a 79. And,
makes me want to go hop a log.
This, which one?
Both of them.
Right here, this 101 on the left side is the one we blew up at Woodland last year.
Oh, there we go.
And we still have not torn it down to find out exactly what happened, but we're assuming she grenaded, so.
Well,
the other one hasn't running quite.
we got Action Figure's brother up here. He's good to go. He's not even moto, man. Yeah. Man, you got some. You need. Thank God you got a full face helmet now. That's how you do it. Right. Going up. Right. Yeah. Devil horns. Right. That's done, son. That's how you do it. It's my brother. Not biological. He's we adopted him. Alright, we got some frames up here of some bikes. Don't really know. I think that's a Honda. That one's a black frame. That one's a Honda. That one's a Honda. We got another DRZ 110 with too much money in it. You know what I do with that? I go wheelie it. But she only runs on race fuel. So, we don't know how to get that. We make our own fuel around here. I don't know about this race fuel stuff. But alright. Well, you meant, so you've been here, or, got a video game back there too. But, you know, you've been here. The Johnny Cash garage. with old Joey Lancaster welding on his bikes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the proper extroduction. Just going to walk out here. See you later. Found my sandwiches. I'm taking this, and ain't mine. Yeah! Wow! Who wants the moto? Because I want a moto. I think you want a moto. Because we all want a moto. It'd be a better world if there was more moto. I'm action figure. I'm going to go not drive home. Out in the darkness. Yeah, when I was driving up here, I totally forgot. I was driving and I was like, whoo, I'm going to hit my brakes. Lights all went out. You know why? Because the driving lights work, but one of the brights burned out, but the other bright worked. Well, apparently, on a Ford Ranger, they cut the normal driving lights off to turn the brights on. So I'm driving down the road, I'm like, woo, back road. Oh, no headlights.
You're full of shit. Action figure doesn't use the brakes.
I don't use brakes, but I use headlights. Talk about headlights, there ain't no back brakes. On that note, 37.
So Joey, tell us about the 50 project here.
Board track racer. The One Motorcycle Show. If you know what show that is, you've probably heard of it. You want to go check it out. Portland, CC Motorcycles. Anyhow, well, actually, board track. Here's a little history lesson for you. Board track racing essentially invented motorcycle racing. So bicycles, back in the day, which is a very, very loose term, bicycle board track racing. So think 2x8s, 2x12s set upright to build a full NASCAR track, or at least a NASCAR style track. So banked straightaways, banked corners. Board track bicycles, they're geared to ride at speed as a bicycle all the way around. Well, they had to figure out, once the gearing got out of control, they had to figure out how to push those bicycles up to speed. So let's throw an engine in these bicycles. So they made these push bikes that used the engine to push the pedal bikes, the pedal board track bikes, up to speed around these tracks. And I'm sure one day, you know, a couple beers in, they decided, hey, let's race these push bikes with the engines in them. And there you go, there's the first motorcycle race right there. So long story short, that was board track racing. Bicycles, motorcycles. You look anything up on the internet, board track racing, I mean, the majority of all the photos are black and white and old and sketchy and similar to Tim.
Yeah, yeah. Sketch, super sketch.
Yeah, the action figure.
Super
but
sketch.
I don't know, that's your backwoods motorcycle racing history lesson. But long story short, we decided at the One Motorcycle Show to have something cool, something different. You know, have you ever been to a motorcycle show where you can actually race in the parking lot? You know, get your heart going. So might as well get some mini bikes and turn them into wannabe board track racers and set everybody loose on a board track made out of pallets and random wood from around the
Portland area.
Yeah.
Going around the back alleys, some rotted out piece of equipment. Hey, give me that piece of wood!
Nice.
So yeah, the One Motorcycle Show. YouTube it. I know you're watching YouTube right now. Check out the One Motorcycle Show. I think this is probably year 6. Portland, Oregon. They did one last year in Texas too. But
Guys, I'll put a link right here.
it's real stuff. It's not $100,000 bullshit choppers with like a 30-inch front wheel. That the only thing you do is rip off your sleeves on your t-shirt and ride it to the bar. Like, this is real stuff. Real motorcycles. Real people.
Still gonna be leather jackets though.
Oh, leather.
Go high.
Cool, yeah.
But they'll have
Cool doesn't go out of style.